Hello children, hope you all are safe at home. Today we are going to learn about adjectives. So get ready with your English notes and grammar textbook. First, let me explain the objectives of learning this lesson. You will be able to understand the difference between these two words, adjective and adjective phrase. And also you will be able to identify and use specially adjective phrase in a sentence. Let's start. Here, first I'm taking a sentence. Read it louder. A lady is crossing the road. Can you see this circled word? Okay, read it louder. Yes, lady. It's a noun. Now I'm going to add an adjective to describe this noun lady furthermore. Let me remind you what an adjective is. We use an adjective in a sentence to describe the noun furthermore. It has only a single word. That means only one word. Here I am going to describe the lady by using an adjective. Let's see. Can you read it louder? An old lady is crossing the road. Here, I have used old to describe the noun lady furthermore. Can you see? I have circled old with red color. It is the adjective in this sentence. And lady with yellow color, and it is the noun. So, lady is furthermore described by old. To get the adjective from the sentence, you can ask a question like this. Which kind of lady? So, we get the answer as an old lady. Now we know what an adjective is. What is called phrase? Phrase is a group of words. So, adjective phrase also has more words. Adjective phrase also does the same function as an adjective. It describes the noun furthermore. Remember, adjective phrase has more than two words. Here, I have taken the same example using an adjective phrase to describe the old lady furthermore. Let's see. An old lady with a big floppy hat is crossing the road. Can you see? I have highlighted this adjective phrase of this sentence with red color. Say louder what the adjective phrase is. Yes, it's with big floppy hat. Adjective phrase of this sentence describes the noun lady furthermore. When we use an adjective phrase in a sentence rather than using a single adjective, it gives a clear idea about the noun to the reader. I'll tell you some tips to identify adjective phrase in a sentence. Tip number 1. Some adjective phrases start in with. The word with. Let's see an example. The girl with the long hair is my sister. Can you see the highlighted words? Can you read aloud? Good. With a long hair. So, this is the adjective phrase of this sentence. This adjective phrase describes the noun girl furthermore. Tip number 2. Some adjective phrases have two adjectives joined by a conjunction. Conjunction. They are the linking words, such as and, but. For an example, a noise, strange and frightening, came from the forest. Can you see the highlighted words? Strange and frightening. This is the adjective phrase in this sentence. Did you notice the conjunction? And. That is the conjunction. Strange is one adjective, frightening is another adjective. So, these two words describe the noun noise furthermore. Tip number 3. If there is a series of adjectives separated by commas, that's also considered as an adjective phrase. Let's see the example. There was a large, brightly colored balloon on the table. Did you see the highlighted words? Read aloud. A large, brightly colored. So, this is the adjective phrase of this sentence. So, children, when you recognize an adjective phrase in a sentence, keep in your mind these all three tips. Then it will be very easy for you to identify the adjective phrase in the sentence. You know how to identify adjective phrase using those tips. Now, you can try to do this exercise. Read carefully and identify the adjective phrase in each sentence. Don't forget to copy down these all 5 sentences into writing copy and later you can circle them or underline them. Okay, let's start. Number 1. The man with a broken leg was standing on the bridge. Number 2. I had a tiny red bat at home. Number 3. A baby with a toy car is playing alone. Number 4. The car, expensive and comfortable, was won by that man. Number 5. The girl, poor but intelligent, was given a scholarship. Okay, now let's move to the exercises in your grammar textbook. Page number 46. Focus. What is the adjective phrase in each sentence? The weather, cold and wet, kept us in all day. What do you think? Did you get the adjective phrase in this sentence? Yes. This is the adjective phrase in this sentence. Cold and wet. Number 2. The handsome but sulky prince was in a mood. Think of the adjective phrase of this sentence. Can you guess what it is? Yes, it is handsome but sulky. Number 3. The wood was dark and frightening in the moonlight. Think of the adjective phrase of this sentence. Yes. Dark and frightening is the adjective phrase of this sentence. Five small blue flowers had grown on the rubbish heap. What do you think of this sentence? Can you identify the adjective phrase of this sentence? There are more than two adjectives. That's how the adjective phrase makes of this sentence. Can you say louder the adjective phrase of this sentence? Yes. Five small blue. That is the adjective phrase of this sentence. These three words describe the flowers furthermore. Well done. Let's go to the last question of focus. Number 5. The dog with the injured leg was howling. What do you think of this sentence? Yes, with the injured is the adjective phrase of this sentence. This describes the dog's leg furthermore. So, now we know all the adjective phrases of this exercise. Okay children, let's move to the exercises in page number 47 in your Nelson English Grammar textbook. Practice A. There are 6 adjective phrases, so you need to make a sentence using each adjective phrase. So, I have given you some example sentences. Number 1. Sleek and graceful. Sleek means shiny. Graceful means elegant. What could be sleek and graceful? Maybe an object. Maybe an animal. So, I have taken this adjective phrase to describe a cheetah. Look at the example. The sleek and graceful cheetah seemed very calm. Second one. With no shoes. Who might be seen with no shoes? A boy? So, I've used this adjective phrase to describe a boy. See the example. The boy with no shoes was looking tired. Number 3. Frozen and slippery. What could be frozen and slippery? An ice cube? I've used this adjective phrase in a sentence to describe an ice cube. Look at this example. She was holding a frozen and slippery ice cube. Number 4. With an umbrella. Who might be seen with an umbrella? Maybe a man. Here, I have used this adjective phrase to describe a man furthermore. See the example. Number 5. Old but useful. What could be old but useful? Maybe a book. Maybe a bicycle. I have used this adjective phrase to describe a bicycle. Number 6. Blue and gold. What could be blue and gold? Maybe an object, maybe an animal, or anything. So, I have used blue and gold to describe a scarf furthermore. And also in practice B, there are some nouns. So you need to make a sentence using suitable adjective phrase to describe them. You can get your parents' support in this. Remember to use the tips which I mentioned earlier. And also, you can do extension alone. Now you know how to identify adjective phrase. So, you can identify 3 adjective phrases among these 6. The other 3 of them are sentences.